Hello everyone, this is Danger Cat Mystic and we're here to do a reading for the collective. So I started out by asking Spirit what we're going to be talking about today, and we have the 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're talking here about real world things like the state of our finances, our long-term goals, our legacy, what we hope to build. Okay, so let's see, what does Spirit want us to know about the 10 of Pentacles? Show us the state of things as they are for the collective. How is the collective in this energy right now? The Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. Well, it looks like a lot of thinking is going on. I'm getting a sense of somebody here trying to be objective, right? With the Six of Swords. The Page of Swords is coming up with ideas. You're maybe talking about it with other people, trying to come up with ideas, come up with solutions, that sort of thing. Okay, this isn't necessarily that you've taken any sort of action yet, but you are considering your actions. Okay. Where is this energy going, Spirit? The Three of Wands. This is the card of expansion, right? Activating the fire energy in order to create. Threes are the number of creation, creativity. Okay, building on a choice that we have made. So this would insinuate that we have chosen a particular crossroads. We have made some sort of a choice, and now we are looking at the ways in which we can expand in a particular direction. It may seem that there are many possibilities, and so I'm feeling that this is a process of beginning to narrow down what we're seeing for ourselves and feeling into what is truly igniting our passion, right? Because Three of Fire, it is about passion. And if it's going to be something for the long term, then you want to make sure that there is a part of you that your heart is engaged in this. And as I'm saying that, the Knight of Cups is here. Yes, we are determined to infuse our long term with some sort of sense of like creativity and romance. Like this is Pisces energy, right? With the Knight of Cups here. This is poetry, it's music, it's it's certain romantic notions as to maybe how we've idealized our life to be. There is a certain idealism here. And why not? You know, if you're here on this earth, I feel like your path should be aligned with what truly lights you up and not just, you know, what's going to necessarily make you the most money. So it feels like we have here a situation in which you're trying to optimize, right, the practicality with the creativity. Okay, so building on something that is a true heart's calling, and that can take some time to really identify where the best use of our talents are. And we're not even saying that there's any one way, but you know, the more you make a particular choices down a path, then, you know, by natural cause and effect, you might find that you are sort of I don't want to, well, I mean, you are a little bit more maybe boxed in some sense. And not to say that more possibilities won't be opening up out of whatever you choose. It's a choose your own adventure for sure. But it's like, you know, the practical realities of the 3D. If I'm doing this, then I'm not going to have time for that sort of thing. So I'm seeing somebody who's looking at optimizing their choices for the long term. Okay. Optimizing choices for the long term. So let's look at what here is challenging you in this energy and what is supporting you. Okay. I'll use these two decks. Spirit, what is challenging the collective as they look over their long-term ambitions and feel into the best path forward. What is challenging them here? Okay, that one to come out. Trust. Trust is challenging, okay? Interesting. And let's look at what's supporting you, and then we'll clarify. What's supporting the collective? Supporting the collective. I'm hearing Grey Goose. I don't know if somebody is drinking Grey Goose vodka. Maybe that's a message for somebody, or there's some sort of symbolism there. Okay, what is supporting the collective, please, Spirit? Supporting. Okay. We have 2 red cards here. Supporting energy is energy and anger. Wow. So fire, chi on point. Okay, your fire is supporting you. It looks like here with trust, it's like the water element. Maybe something about being vulnerable is challenging you. Okay, let's see here. Tarot. Should we clarify with tarot or this deck? Trust. Okay, Spirit, for the, okay, the King of Wands just wanted to flip out, but I'm not taking it. Spirit, for trust that is challenging the collective. Trust in what? Or who? Trust in what? It's like, what I'm getting before I'm even pulling is there's something here about being able to trust your intuition. Okay, like, you know, here with the swords energy, we have somebody very much engaged in the logical, who also has this, like, you know, intuitive, passionate, romantic side. And so maybe it's like leaning into the creative side and trusting that what you're feeling can be relied upon. Maybe you're having a hard time with that, okay? And it's a balance, right? Logic and feeling and intuition, it's a balance. Ideally, they are in harmony, okay? So tell me about the collective and what they're challenged to trust. What are they challenged to trust? The 2 of Cups. Okay. Well, that is some water energy, is it not? To go with the blue of this trust card, which talks about water, which talks about feelings and intuition. 2 of Cups. There might be somebody that you are having some sort of heart connection with, and you're struggling to know if you can trust that. Okay, for the long term. Or trust what you're feeling, trust what you're seeing mirrored back in a particular situation. Okay. Ooh, what is this? The Hierophant. Okay, that is about commitment. I feel like somebody here is like, should I let this person into my world? Like, is this for the long term? There's something about questioning connection here, being able to trust in another person. Okay, 1 second. I need to get a drink. Being able to trust in another person, in their commitment, in creating a structure that works. Okay, it's like, is this gonna cause chaos in my life? You know, that sort of thing. Is this somebody I can actually build with? And then the Ace of Cups is here. So it's like, can I trust what I'm feeling? Or is there maybe somebody better? Is another message that's coming through. So that is your challenge, is trusting your feeling that they're not leading you astray. Okay. Okay, Spirit, for the collective for whom this reading is meant, what do you have to say about, I mean, we can, okay, let's see. What do you have to say about this challenge here? What should the collective do here? Is this situation trustworthy? Is it a good investment? What does Spirit have to say for the majority of people watching? The Queen of Cups. Goodness. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, that seems, and the Empress is on the back of the deck. This is like a loving, supportive, free-flowing energy. It's a strong emotional connection. Okay. So Spirit is, I mean, I feel with the Queen of Cups, there is something very positive about this. Very loving. Okay. So of course it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but basically Spirit is saying here that trusting your intuition is valuable, right? Like we said, it's about the balance. Okay. All right, so Spirit, show me how energy and anger is supporting the collective. How is energy and anger supporting the collective? Energy and anger, Spirit. How is that supporting the collective and whatever this is? The Womb. Okay. This is an extra card in this deck. It talks about the period between the World card, the end card of the deck, and the Fool, which is the beginning of a new cycle. So let's see here. Can you tell me more about how energy and anger are supporting the collective? The Star, the King of Wands. Okay, well, we see definite energy here that I feel is being built up, right? Like something is incubating. The energy is incubating toward a particular purpose. And anger, I mean, okay, we'll look at what anger is, but to me, it is definitely, corroborating, okay, that's the word that's coming through. It's corroborating the energy card because it's still fire chi, it's fire energy. It's like this watery, beautiful energy. I mean, it's wonderful, okay? But we have to have a balance, with the fire here. We can't just be, you know, it's like the difference between our feminine energy and our masculine energy. And we do all contain feminine and masculine energy. So it's about the balance, right? It's like being able to take this energy and transfer it, like not let it go to waste. Okay. So is there anything you want to say specifically about anger here? What do you want to say about anger here? Is there anything that Spirit wants to add, or anything in particular? Yeah, this energy, like, it definitely feels like it's about the balance of feminine, masculine that is being worked out to make the best choices. Okay. Anything you want to say about anger? Is there a situation that needs to be addressed here that is supporting the collective? You know, I mean, like, anger can be a great motivating force at times. Is there anything Spirit wants to add? Okay, the Fool. Well, this is about that new beginning, the new cycle. It's like taking all of that energy and being able to channel it into a new beginning here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what opportunity is coming for the collective in the next 6 months or 3 months. What's the opportunity that's coming for the collective in the next 3 months? Okay. Balance. Hey, that's what we're talking about here. Balancing your feminine and your masculine with flow. Right? It's not being exclusively in the ushy-gushy feels. It's not exclusively being in our masculine, you know, sort of, I don't know, bravado is coming through here. It's like a balance. Balance and flow with whatever it is that you're deciding. And of course, yes, it's going to be different for each of you. Okay, let's see if we can get more information on this for balance and flow. For this opportunity in the next 3 months. Is there anything you want to say specifically about that, Spirit, for the collective? The freaking Sun. The Eight of Cups and the Devil. Oh my. The Sun. Well, the Eight of Cups is moving this way. So what I'm seeing here is that if there were any sort of codependent or unhealthy attachments, or like being overly focused on the material world and what's going to get us ahead financially, we are choosing what lights us up instead. Okay, it's like there's a sense here of finding the balance between the material world and where we truly feel fed at a soul level, right? Solar. The Sun is solar at a soul level. What is feeding us here? Okay, so I'm seeing that there's some sort of detachment from the material world. And you know, often when we are able to detach from the material world in that way, when we are able to detach from outcomes, not foolishly, but when we are able to sort of like lessen the importance of certain outcomes, that is when we will tend to get more abundance. So it's like, in order to have something, it's like you have to be willing to kind of let go of it, let go of the need for it, right? Think about it like a salesperson, where it's like you can just smell that they need that sale, right? Or a person that you go on a date with and you could just smell that they're like just wanting a relationship at, you know, and it's not so much about who it's with, it's just like they just want a relationship, right? It's kind of like that. It's moving into your true light, okay? Moving on to the lighter path, where you feel free, where you feel energized, where all of your needs are getting met. But it's like you don't feel chained to something that, yeah, it feeds you, but it also chains you, right? That's the devil energy. Something that, yeah, I'll give you all of what you're needing here as long as you're chained to this post. Well, that's no life. Okay, so this is more of a feeling of freedom that I'm getting here. So, that is your opportunity in the next 3 months. You might get some kind of like new opportunity for creation, for a job. You might just find yourself like stepping away from a certain field, like cutting down your hours in a certain field as you move towards something that is more fulfilling. Okay. I love this. It feels healthy. And you do have some kind of relationship here that you are being challenged to trust. And Spirit appears to be giving you some kind of go-ahead here. Okay? That's beautiful. Well, let's see. Let's get a card here from the Modern Nirvana Oracle. And, you know, this can be a romantic connection, or this can just be somebody that you're working with and you don't know if you can trust that person, but it feels like it feels good. And yeah. Okay. Spirit for the collective. One card here to close out this reading. We have here the card of kindness. Kindness. Okay. Kindness will never be wasted in any way. Give the love you wish to receive. Is a very powerful yet simple statement. We often unconsciously train ourselves to make what we lack into something we subconsciously worship, and forget the power of love as something we can pay forward and experience through a cycle of reciprocity. Rather than wasting time thinking about what we don't have and fixating on all that we are lacking, what if we use that time to shift our energy away from our own inner struggles? What if we focused our attention on how we might be more loving and generous to others who may be in need? This card is a reminder that when you are inspired to give love, do not hold back. Now is the time to be the miracle, so that when you need one in the future, you know they are possible because you yourself have been exactly that for someone else. Your actions have the potential to spark a cycle of reciprocity and encourage new ecosystems of positive energy exchange. A single candle can light an infinite number of flames, and by acting in kindness toward others, you're practicing, by direct experience, the power of your own divinity. When you emanate from this place of divinity, you ignite a divine spark, which will guide you to learn new things about yourself and continue to expand your field of awareness by being in loving service as you move through the world and make an impact on those around you. Nothing is placed in your experience by accident. Each time you interact with someone, you are choosing a storyline within an infinite universe of possibility. So what character are you going to play in their book of life? Are you a Dakini, an embodiment of enlightened energy, or a hungry ghost? which is a being tormented by insatiable desire. Are you an angel or a demon? Are you an extra or are you just a non-player character? Are you the star or a production assistant? Are you the reader or the writer? What are you creating within the field of creation? You are being asked to bring more kindness into the world, enjoy the process of creating miracles, and be a miraculous presence. Shift from fear to love by sparking kindness with embodied action and authenticity. I love that. I feel like it really goes with the message on so many levels. Okay, living from love and not fear, balancing your mind and your heart with the choices that you make. Okay, so my dear collective, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.